So many of you that are Spider-Man fans, you remember this scene from the movie. This is the scene in Raimi's Spider-Man 3, 2007, where he gets his black suit. Now, I'm bringing this up in the conversation because, for the most part, you actually continue to see the conversations stir up among fans conversing about Spider-Man, and especially in light of the new game, the subreddit r Spider-Man PS4. There is still, in my opinion, a desire for this suit to make its way into the game. So let's talk about that. So I was on the subreddit and I was looking at, some of the conversations going on, and this suit seemingly is picking up a lot of steam. This is not the only place I've actually seen this. I've actually seen some people on Twitter also talk about it, but in the subreddit, you can kind of get, more of a linear set of thinking. This is where you're going to see fans converge. Not a lot of trolling going on here. Now, someone said I can see it now. People sending death threats to the devs over the Raimi suit again. I don't think anybody ought to do that. You already have Venom in the game at this point, so there's probably no reason to go ahead and do that. I don't. I'm not. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. Now, someone said I remember a leak said if you pick any suit for Peter, it will become venomized. I think this was actually confirmed for the most part. The developers have been talking about how the symbiote suit's going to really take, precedence in Peter's suit's designs. So we don't necessarily know when he's going to get it in the game. But another developer actually said that what we got to see was like Act 1, somewhere in the beginning of the game, actually. So I'm like, whoa. And he's like, many people don't even realize how much crazy stuff is still yet to come in the game. So we don't necessarily know, exactly how he's going to attain the, Venom look or the Venom fusion going on. So that's going to be interesting to see. A symbiote version of all the suits. Mainly, I want to see what they come up with for the MCU and Amazing Suits. Most likely, if they don't, I better not see another person harassing like last time. Now, here's the good thing. If they don't, what's going to happen is we're just going to go ahead on PC and mod it in. One thing about this whole conversation is a lot of people don't, they tend to forget that on the PC side, once Marvel Spider-Man made its way to PC, the modders went nuts. They just started to go ahead and do their thing. So here's a video from Mr. Rename. And this is pretty much showing off the suit in Marvel Spider-Man, remastered on PC. And they do have an accurate version of the suit. So if you actually have the PC version and you're into modding and stuff, you can actually download a mod for it. And it looks brutally cool. There's no doubt about that it looks freaking amazing. The challenge, though, with a suit like this that a lot of people probably have not taken into account is, I'm sure the developers would love to do it, but your biggest challenge is going to be lighting and representation, because the Spider-Man game spans from morning till evening. And I guess, let's see how it looks in a dark sense. Okay, it doesn't look bad. It looks freaking cool, though. I thought the night lighting was actually going to not necessarily represent it well, but it appears to me that it's looking as clean as it possibly can. So yeah, Insomniac, if you're listening to your fans, if you're reading what's going on, we know you guys usually drop. You guys don't disappoint. You guys usually will drop things. I remember even far after the release of Marvel Spider-Man PS4, the developers were still dropping suits. It was insane. They dropped the Fantastic Four, suit for Spider-Man, and I think they dropped another one. It was like a white one. I think they dropped a few others actually after the game had already launched way down the road. Even before Miles Morales became a game, they pretty much went ahead and were dropping all these skins like crazy. So that was pretty cool to see them doing that and supporting the game. This one says, let's not start that all over again. I'd be shocked if they didn't, given it literally is the only cinematic black suit. Given the popularity of the Raimi suit, why would you not? They could make this a pre-order bonus tomorrow and it probably drive sales. It worked for the Amazing Spider-Man and its red suit. People even went out of their way to unlock it early in that game. Raimi suits are that popular. I think Raimi suits are popular because of what Spider-Man did to the superhero genre in terms of movies. We really did get a picturesque representation of the character as, as close as possible as you could in a movie representation. I remember the build up to that movie, man. I was, as a non-Spider-Man fan, okay, I was excited for that because I never thought we would see a superhero show up in the movie scene like that. It was wild. There was no doubt about that. You actually could see it, in that regard, that people were kind of, looking like, yo, what is going on? Like, why are things kind of wild, in this whole universe? Like, how are we getting a Spider-Man, movie? And then not just to get one, but to get three of them. Man, that's insane. I heard that all the suits, according to this Redditor, said from the previous game will be added plus more. And in addition, the Peter ones will have Venom versions. Wow. So my deal is I'm happy that they're actually fusing this entire, Spider-Man universe together in this one movie. It may have a sequel. Watch out for that. And if they're going to be giving a lot of these skins, then we're going to have a huge skin library like insane. Right now, the game that has the most amount of skins, in my opinion, I don't know what Avengers looks like. I'm talking that's available to unlock, not having to buy or whatever. Is Gotham Knights. Gotham Knights skins are insane. They're good looking. The only challenge is they're tied to gear, so you can't really just fire up whatever you want in the color you want. I guess they could have probably maybe modified their color, ways better with Gotham Knights. But it is what it is. It's one of those things where as a community of gamers, we kind of just took it at face value. Like, okay, this is going to be really wild. But, they end up getting some really good skins over there. But let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about this suit making its way into the Spider-Man game? Might be a beat this game kind of bonus. Like, okay, when you beat the game, this is the suit that you get. Boy, are people going to run through that game just to get a skin like this? All right, talk to me in the comment section. I appreciate you guys' time and audience. Hopefully we'll keep talking in other ones. Peace out.